in yet?
No, not yet. Not yet, so I can't talk about anything.
Travis still is playing, good to go?
He's live today, as is Juana. So having both of those back in practice, we'll have Juana start practice today and start getting some contact. So ease him into things. I think he's still a week out, but Travis is full go today and will be available for the weekend.
Is this Juana's first contact practice?
First contact practice, yes. Yes.
Do you think Travis will probably come off the bench on Friday, or is there a chance he'll start?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But obviously, we're playing well, and it's not Travis hadn't done anything for 3 weeks, so it's not like we're going to throw him, into whatever role that's going to be right away. That'll be a gradual thing, but he's going to get major minutes on Friday.
Monday was kind of the first game where Jordan shot well in both halves. Do you feel like his shooting returning really kind of helps your team?
Oh, I mean, I got a lot of concerns. Thing that's of zero concern to me is Jordan shooting. He's a great shooter, so we know he's going to shoot the ball well, and scoring's not an issue with him. He finds ways of. He's very, very talented. He can have off nights shooting the basketball, but he gets the line 10 times. He'll get 8 steals and find ways of scoring that way. So he's in very good rhythm right now. His teammates are doing a very good job of finding him. But we know that with Jordan we have a very good scorer, and it's hard to hold him down. He's that talented. He finds ways of scoring.
He went through a few shooting slumps last year. How do you make sure that he kind of keeps that from happening, I guess, this year?
Well, it's a long year. I think you look at anybody, NBA, high school, college. There's going to be days and games where you don't shoot the ball well. But you got to be able to do those other things, and I think that's what Jordan is learning and he's maturing into. Whether that's defending, whether that's rebounding, whether that's being a better passer, getting better shots, getting to the free throw line. You just find different ways of beating your opponent, and hopefully you go through a lot more consistent shooting than you do inconsistent. But that's why we take a lot of pride in talking to our guys about don't build your confidence off shooting. Build your confidence on how you guard, how you help a teammate. When you do that, you're always consistently going to be confident. You lose confidence if it's all about shooting. You're eventually going to lose confidence because there are going to be games and stretches where you don't shoot the ball well.
With Juana, is that something you feel like from the beginning he'll get more limited minutes, and that's something you want to work him in?
Yeah, he's more gradual going into it. Travis is more of a surgical thing where you just had to wait 3 weeks for a healing process, and now Travis really can jump in and start playing right away because he was playing. Juana's different. Juana has been out for 5 months and has just gradually got back into it. So he'll gradually, he'll get a practice. We got 2 practices this week. Won't do much on Saturday because of the quick turnaround. Then he'll have a couple practices next week before we get to Vegas. So you're looking at really only 4 practices before potentially having him back for gameplay. So we're not looking at major minutes right away, but anything off our bench that gives us size and athleticism should help us. So his will be more gradual. Trav will be more getting right into the rotation pretty quickly.
Do you have to temper your expectations a little bit just because he is a freshman too, so he hasn't really gotten used to the transition?
That's why you're looking at our bench being very young. That's why we've been very impressed with. It's just the start of the season, but the things Zach's been able to do, the things Bryce has been able to do. These are 2 freshmen, but we're getting a lot of really good production out of both ends from them. And Juana's going to be the same thing. But again, they're young, but when those young guys, he's very athletic too. So with Zach's unbelievable athleticism, Bryce is athletic, Juana's very, very athletic. So I think they can help us when we go to the bench get faster, get even more athletic, play at maybe a different tempo, where a lot of times you go to your bench, that can kind of go the other direction. So it's exciting knowing that even when we go to the bench, we can play at the pace we want to play with.
What's the typical time frame to get into game shape?
It varies player to player. I think that always varies because it's different. It's different riding a bike. It's different than being out on the side going through things with the trainer and the strength coach. The reason why it's different is because you can't simulate the pounding of Division I athletes that you're banging into. So, but Juana, the thing about Juana, he's a tremendous athlete, and he's a very good conditioned athlete. So I don't think it'll take him that long to get into it. But again, somebody's been out of it 5 months. It'll be a gradual deal once he gets back. But I think he'll be able to give us some minutes that'll really be productive for us.